Gonna show our pride at Old Town McVay. Gonna embrace hard work each and every day. Gonna show our pride at Old Town McVay. Gonna embrace hard work each and every day.
Good morning and welcome back to your next edition of your daily announcements. Today is Wednesday, March 18th, the year 2020.
The weather today is projected to be cloudy with a high of 53 degrees. There's a likely projection of rain showers in the afternoon, so be sure to get outside while it's dry if you can. And students, our season is still, we're in spring, that's right, early spring. Summer won't start until June 20th.
All right, and our birthdays today. Well, actually, we don't have any student birthdays to celebrate today. However, we have a half birthday to celebrate. Owen P. from Miss Pacheco's class is celebrating his half birthday today. Happy birthday, Owen.
Happy half birthday.
Yeah.
Our joke of the day, Mr. Swain.
Yes.
What did the mouse say to the other mouse when it tried to steal the cheese?
I don't know.
That's nacho cheese. Because it's my cheese, nacho cheese.
That's so funny.
My cheese.
That's a good one.
We've got a new segment today, This Day in History, where we will talk about things that happened in history on this exact day years ago. In 1766, Great Britain repealed the Stamp Act. I know many of our fourth graders have been learning about the Revolutionary War, so you should know what that means, students. And in 1959, so not too long ago, U.S. President Dwight Eisenhower signed the Hawaii Statehood Bill, which officially made Hawaii a state in the United States of America.
And it's been our favorite state ever since that day.
That's right.
All right, so for our daily announcements. See, I am getting a little older here. Keep up the great work at home. Many students are making great progress on that Lexia and Dreambox. Boys and girls, you keep up on that very seriously. That's the stuff that we're going to need you to do every day. Work hard, embrace that hard work, and show that pioneer pride. Also, March is Women's History Month. So Catherine Switzer became the first woman to ever run the Boston Marathon in 1967. It's a great example of someone embracing hard work, taking care of their physical health as well.
Definitely.
Very important.
You know, there's also, I know someone who ran a marathon, part of our staff not too long ago too.
Really? Who would that be?
I think it was Mrs. Smalley, our instructional coach. She ran the Columbus Marathon earlier this year.
That's right. I remember that. And I remember that one of our fifth grade students did a big old sign and put it out in the yard and said, giving her encouragement and good luck. That was awesome. What a great way to show that relationship between student and teacher, and for a teacher to really set a good example for her kids.
Definitely. And now, also more announcements. Make sure that you subscribe to the McVay YouTube channel. Click that subscribe button as you're watching right now. And follow McVay Elementary on Twitter. These are great ways that you can keep up to date with all of our daily video announcements.
That's right. And lastly, today is Wednesday, and that means it's time for Pioneer Pacers. We have a special guest here to talk to us about staying fit during our closure.
And who could that be?
I don't. Why?
Hey,
the devil,
look
there
who we were
she is,
just
the
talking
marathon
about.
runner herself.
Hi,
Mrs.
guys.
Smalley.
I'm
Hey.
so happy to be here. I miss all of you so very much and your smiling faces. I am so sad that we can't do Pioneer Pacers today, but I do have some ideas for you on how you can stay active while you are at home. Of course, all of your schoolwork is very important, but staying active is too. So there's so many things you can do. Of course, you can go outside and ride your bike and run and play tag, all of those things. If you have a trampoline in your backyard, jump on the trampoline. But there's a lot of fun things you can do inside too. You could do handstands because handstands use all of the muscles in your body. So those are really fun things you could do. You can jump rope. You can use tape and make hopscotch on your kitchen floor. Ask mom and dad first. You can use Tupperware and stack it and find some balls that aren't too heavy, and you can play bowling. You can follow the leader and have someone do some type of movement, whether they stomp or clap or do jumping jacks, and you follow them and do the same activities. let's see here. You can set up an obstacle course, move the
Ooh.
furniture around, use stuffed animals, and then come up with different ways that you want to go through that obstacle course.
I love moving the furniture around. It tends to bother my wife, but I love doing it.
For sure.
You can have an animal race where you hop like a bunny or you waddle like a duck. You can, let's see, dance party. Who doesn't love a dance party, right?
Heck yeah.
So you could take turns picking songs and then you could just boogie on up.
You know, a great song to dance to. Old Town McVay. That's right.
Absolutely. Let's see, freeze dance. So you could, after you're done with your dance party, you could pick different songs and have someone in charge of pushing the pause button. And when they push the pause button, you have to freeze.
Nice.
Okay. You could set up a scavenger hunt, whether you do it inside or outside, pick some fun toys and make a list and then hide them and have your brothers or sisters or friends, cousins, find them and then switch. Let's see here. We all know that as we play at home and spend time at home, we make messes, right? It just happens. So when you're done playing and you have a mess and mom and dad says, okay, time to clean up, turn it into a race.
Ooh,
Who can clean up the
Yes, I like that. That's a great one.
Yes. Okay. If you have hardwood floors in your house or any type of floor that's slicky, you put your socks on and you do some sock skating through the kitchen, through the hallway. That can be fun, but don't fall. Okay. This is my last one, and this one is fun. What you're going to do is you're going to pop some popcorn, have mom and dad help you, and you're going to put some popcorn in a bowl in front of you. And each person that does this, they have to have their own bowl, okay? Because we don't want to share bowls. All right, no sharing germs here. And what you're going to do is you're going to do a push-up, and you're going to put your bowl right where your head would be. And every time you go down, you stick your tongue out, and you try to get a piece of popcorn, and then you come back up and you chew it, and then you go back down and you get another piece of popcorn. And those are just some fun ideas.
A lot of fun.
Yes, other than the usual going outside and playing, some ideas that you can have to stay active and healthy while we're at home.
Well, I know Mr. Swain and I are probably going to take you up on a few of those ideas as well, but we're also going to be just doing our good old-fashioned weightlifting.
Or you can lift weights.
Working on getting strong.
Boys and girls, you can do this with milk jugs at home. Use your milk jugs and you can lift weights with your milk jugs to build those muscles.
Well, Mrs. Smalley has given us some awesome ideas to keep you all active and healthy and working out that mind and body this entire closure break. So make sure that doing Pioneer Pacers and keeping active, and we'll talk a little bit more about that with our extra credit challenge here to come.
Don't forget to eat your fruits and vegetables too.
Awesome. Thank you so much,
bye,
Mrs.
guys.
Smalley. It was great having you.
All right.
We'll see what guests may show up later on this week. It's always fun here at McVay on the announcements. We're never quite sure who might show up.
All right.
And now for today's principal message. I want to take a minute just to talk to you students about a couple things. When plans change, we're going through a lot of change right now, and it's definitely not what we had in mind and not what we had planned for. And I know that when plans change for me, it can be scary. Sometimes it can also be exciting, but it can be hard. I know that oftentimes I'll get frustrated and upset because things aren't going the way that I thought they would in my mind. I had thought that they were going to be a certain way, and now they're not. The best thing that you can do during that time is to pause, take a deep breath, and begin to think through what your new plan is now going to look like. There are a lot of great people around who can support you, whether that's your family, whether that's your teachers, maybe your siblings or other trusted adults that you have. And they are always people that you can talk to when plans change. So make sure that you keep that in mind. We are here to support you, and we will help get through the new plans that we have together.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well said, Principal Folan. All right. So today we want to offer you an extra credit assignment and a challenge for the day. This one I think you're really going to like. So our focus for today is get some exercise, do something physical. So Your extra credit assignment for today is to do something like 10 jumping jacks or do a Go Noodle video. Dance to, I don't know, Old Town McVay.
There we go.
Run around outside when it's not raining and your parents say it's okay. Just make sure that you're getting your steps in. We did talk about that Pioneer Pacers. Keep it up, boys and girls. Get physical, stay active. It's very important that while you're not only working on improving your mind, you're keeping your body in shape as well.
Awesome. Great. And now it is time for some shout-outs. I want to give a first shout-out to Aoife M. Before the break, she was being an exceptional bus buddy to her kindergarten friend and seatmate. She also encourages other students to have good behavior on the bus in a positive way. Way to go. You get a shout-out.
Way to go. All right. That also goes out to Elliot E. for passing Alexia level. Way to go, Elliot.
Nice. We also want to give a shout-out to Lily W., who has been following our video announcements and left us a comment yesterday. And she also has some awesome ideas that we're going to be incorporating into our future daily video announcements. So thanks, Lily, for following and giving us some ideas. You get a shout out.
All right. And this young man, I think, is a close neighbor of mine, Fox B. You got a shout out for, again, passing Alexia level.
Nice
Keep it
job,
up, Fox.
Want to give a shout out to Jaden R. from Miss McGuff's class, who has shared a calendar with Miss McGuff that is logging all of his Dreambox minutes. Way to go.
There you go. Matic, you and your stepmom, you both mapped out a calendar for all the details from the packet listed in, what's that?
Miss McGuff's. That's awesome.
That is really cool.
You get a shout out. And finally, a couple last shout outs. Evan C. and his mom, they ordered the book that Miss McGuff had been reading as a read aloud so that Evan could hear and finish the end. Way to go. And Miss McGuff also wants a last shout out to all of her parents that met her on Sunday to pick up work packets. It was very much appreciated. We're giving shout outs to students, staff, and families. Way to go. Thanks for embracing that hard work.
All right. Hold on 1 second.
What?
Breaking news. This just in. These students from Miss Wagner's class passed Lexia levels and deserve shout outs as well. Okay. Got Kenna B., Emmanuel N., Layla G., and Bless P.
Wow.
Great job.
Awesome.
You
You all get shout outs. We're getting shout outs by the minute in real live time as it's coming in. Keep working hard. Keep putting in that time. Embracing that hard work. You're getting shout outs. Way to go.
Great job, boys and girls.
Now it is time for the Pledge of Allegiance.
All right.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. And now, say it loud, say it proud, and live it all day long. The Pioneer Pledge.
I choose to respect myself and others by listening and following adult directions, speaking appropriately, keeping hands, feet, and objects to myself, walking in the building, being prepared to learn. This is who I am, even when no one is watching me.
All right, great job, boys and girls.
All right, students, we will see you all tomorrow for your next video daily announcements. And remember, as always, keep repping that Pioneer pride.
How to show our pride, showing effort cause we tried. Positive attitude, show respect cause we're not rude. We got integrity, doing good that you will see. Determined to be nice, yeah, that's how we live our lives. Got that Pioneer pride, rep that Pioneer pride. Got that Pioneer pride, rep that Pioneer pride.